Welcome to SortaOkay Reviews, where every fan is welcome. I'm Nathan Bedard.
I'm Brad Newton.
And today we're doing our most anticipated movies of 2019. These are in no particular order, so the hype is not thing except for maybe two of them.
Yeah, our last three, I think, are the hype levels. But we'll see as we go through the list. Alright, let's just jump right into it. We have quite a bit of movies to get through. So, first one on our list is Joker. Now, I am I am hyped for this movie. That's why it's on the list. But I just don't know anything about it. I know Joaquin Phoenix is there. He's gonna be Joker. I'm pretty sure Martin Scorsese's directing it.
Yeah, this
I just don't know anything about it.
A lot of people are iffy after Jared Leto's Joker, and with the DC. DC's going in a little bit better path. But my thing is, and I know people are sacred with the Joker, like they have this perfect. The thing is, this is its own thing. It's an interesting taste, and from what I've seen from the images and everything, I'm like, this looks unique. This looks cool.
The reason why I was hesitant to put on the list is I could totally see this movie getting pushed back to the next year, though. So we'll just have to see how.
I hear it's going pretty good.
All right, next movie, Men in Black Reboot. Now this one, I'm just interested in. Tessa Thompson, Chris Hemsworth. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, a lot of people were kind of hating on it from what I saw in the comments. They were like, oh, they're ruining the franchise. It's like, well, we have the original three, and this isn't like a hard reboot. I think this is technically like a continuation.
I think it's international. Yeah, it's called international, so it's like it's in somewhere else.
Yeah, and you got two people that work great together. I think you can just add to the universe as long as it's like a well thought of story. Why not? I mean, why not keep the Men in Black franchise? Is not like I said, the three movies are set in stone. They're great. So if you want to add on to not reboot it, but add on to it, fine. I'm okay with that, and it looks interesting.
How it goes. Yeah, just alone the cast has just sold it for me. So again, we'll see how this one goes. Next one, John Wick 3. Now, I actually forgot this came out this year. I was just going through our list, list of movies coming out this year, and I was like, oh, John Wick 3. I totally didn't know that was coming out this year.
I'm excited for it. I'm just a little worried because it's like, number one was amazing. Number two was just as good.
I don't know. I think one was better than two. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, but for a sequel, it was just as good. It lived up to it. My problem is the way with number two ended. I'm like,
yeah, the Continental's hunting them now.
It's like, is he really gonna be able to handle this? Like,
John Wick versus everybody.
Yeah, this is probably action-wise going to be probably one of the best action movies we've seen. But, is he really going to be able to, the way we saw it, I don't know. But, I'm interested. It's John Wick. I love this franchise, so.
Alright, next movie, Toy Story 4. Now, this one I'm kind of nervous about, because I think Toy Story 3 ended perfectly. I think that was the perfect ending to the franchise, the trilogy.
Yeah, I'm worried. My worries have died just a little bit more ever since that promo and then the Key and Peele promo that they showed. I'm like, okay, this looks interesting.
Yeah.
And I could see them pulling out one more if, granted, we know nothing about the plot, but it could, maybe they have to help Andy with something. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like they could, if they were to milk one more, I think they can do it. And from what I've seen, I'm like, okay, let me see a full trailer though. But otherwise, I think I'm okay with it right now.
Yeah, like I said, that spoon thing. That's like, I was like, I'm not supposed to be here. I thought that was funny teaser.
Yeah, so I think there might be an interesting concept there.
And I don't think there's a bad Toy Story movie. But next one. So this one was, I had no expectations for this, and then a trailer came out and changed everything. Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, I didn't really play the game, but
neither did I.
But I heard they were making it, and I forgot about it, and I remember them saying that Ryan Reynolds was gonna voice it.
But it was like, who cares?
I just completely forgot it. Yeah, and then also, how are you gonna implement live action Pokemon to the real world? And man, I saw that trailer and I'm like, yes.
Ryan Reynolds was perfect. Yeah, the Pokemon look really cool in the world. There's I love the dynamic between the main actor who could understand Ryan Reynolds and everybody else just hears him going Pika Pika.
Pika Pika. Yeah, I love that. And I love, yes, he does sound like Deadpool But still, that's still
I
cool.
think that's part of the charm of the trailer. It's like, it's kind of Deadpool with Pikachu. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it just works. And like seeing some of the Pokemon in live action
look really cool.
They look really cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Mime looks a little freaky, but I love the scene with him. I mean, and plus Mr. Mime's supposed to be kind of freaky. I mean, if you look at his Pokemon design, he's not probably a cute little Pokemon. I mean,
and yeah, so like I said, one trailer just changed everything for that movie.
This could be our next step into getting a full action live. If this does well, I'm willing to bet good money on them pushing forward a real Pokemon movie. Like, not a Detective Pikachu. Yes, if it does well, we'll get a Detective Pikachu 2 probably. But I think if this does well, we can journey into a full-blown Pokemon live-action movie.
Alright, next movie. This one's all you. This is Frozen 2.
Yeah, so I don't care. I love Frozen. I love the first one. Say what you will about it.
I've only seen the first one once. I didn't think it was a bad movie by any means. So I'm like, yeah, that's a Disney movie.
I'm interested because, I mean, you have the first one that's so up here. So it's like, okay, like, can you do it again? Is this going to be a Cars 2 situation? Hopefully not. But, like, can you recreate the magic? Can you continue the story well? Let's hope they do.
Yeah, like I said, I'm interested in it, but
they got the cast. I mean, it's Disney. They got the cast. I have faith in it.
Next one, I don't know about this one. Lion King. I can see this one going either way. We're sticking with Disney on this one.
I was kind of like, I remember when I heard them announce the cast, I was like, holy crap, this is awesome. And then, you know, I kind of forgot about it for a little bit, and I was like, and then I heard the trailer drop. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, let's see how this goes. And I'm like, and then I saw the first trailer, and I'm like, yes.
See, to me, I'm like, yeah, it's probably going to be good, but they're just remaking with different animation. I don't know. They're making a movie with different animation.
Well, I mean, it's just like the
Lion
Beauty
King,
and the Beast, though. They
I'm
apparently remade it. They just might change some things.
And I will reiterate, The Lion King is my favorite Disney movie of all time. So I'm just like, but I've already seen it. So if they're just redoing it, they're just redoing it with CGI characters instead of cartoon animated. So I'm like, I just don't know if we need it. But we'll see how it goes.
I see. I get your point, but when I saw that live action scope of it, I'm like, yes. Even though this is a story we've seen, seeing it in a live, even though they're CGI, a live action scope, I'm like, yes. I don't mind. Like with Beauty and the Beast, I'm like, yes, it's a rehash. They did tweak some things, which I think they will. I think they're gonna keep the core essentials though, but they'll tweak some things. They'll make it a little different. I'm okay with that. So I'm excited, and the cast is there. They got James Earl Jones to redo Mufasa. Right there, you automatically gain my trust in that. So this next one is going to be all you, because I actually don't know too much about this movie that's coming out.
Yeah, this one is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This is the next Quentin Tarantino movie. So I'm a pretty big fan of Tarantino. I love. I think you love Kill Bill movies too. I love
the Kill Bill. I
Django
love Django Unchained,
Hateful Eight, and Glorious Bastards. I like Reservoir Dogs. But yeah, I'm a big fan. Of Tarantino movies. He has his own personal style of gore and stuff. So this one's gonna all be about Charles Manson. So if you know about his story and all, the cult leader and stuff. But the cast in this is really cool too, because Margot Robbie's in it. I think DiCaprio and Brad Pitt are both in it as well.
Yeah, and I mean, from what I can gain from, the cast right there will probably, once I see a trailer will probably get me. But just from the name, Once Upon a Hollywood, there are a lot of people out there that I think most of the time it's split. Either they're like, yeah, I could totally be on board for the Hollywood lifestyle, and then they're like, I don't want anything to do with that. I want no part of it. It's not a lifestyle for me. I like I like that Hollywood. I like that the history of it and everything like that. So
it was Charles Manson was they did the Sharon Tate murders, and Sharon Tate was an actress. So
yeah, I'd be on board for that. I think that this might be a sleeper for me. I think it won't be expecting much from it, and then it's gonna come out, and I'm like, wow, that was probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, and then while I put this one on the list, the next one on the list is all you. It's going to be It Chapter 2.
Oh, man. So, It Chapter 1 was actually my favorite movie of 2017. It was, it was so good. I'm not a huge horror fan by all means, but when I saw that, I remember seeing the TV show And then so we got this new one, and man, from the way Pennywise looked to the cast, this movie. But now I'm interested because I'm interested, and I'm also slightly worried though at the same time, because while we are getting adult versions of them, which I feel like, okay, Pennywise can really.
I can remember off the top of my head.
He plays in James McAvoy. James McAvoy. I think with them being adults, maybe they can go really dark into the darkness. Like they could do dark and really scary this time around. Ensemble again, so it's like, I mean, one of the reasons why that movie is so great is you fell in love with those kids. Those kids.
But yeah, like I said, the cast they've announced for the adults seem pretty.
It's great. Good. Like I said, I'm stupid excited for it. I'm gonna go see it, but I mean, I do wonder. Right there.
Yeah, next one I put on the list. I think you might be excited for it too.
I'm excited for it. I remember watching this movie.
But this movie, like so this one is Zombieland 2. But the first Zombieland, I just freaking fell in love with that movie the first time. Love that cast. Like that was the first time I saw Emma Stone, and then like I'm super big fan of Emma Stone now. It was like kind of before like
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, before the reemergence of Woody Harrelson. Like since then, he's like come back and done so many movies. Jesse Eisenberg,
and that's one thing, because like when this movie came out, it was relatively around most of their starts.
Yeah.
But it wasn't projected to do anything as good as it did.
Yeah.
And it really blew up, and then now
they tried to make a television show of it too, and that bombed.
Yeah.
So now they got the original cast back, so I'm super excited.
And that's the thing, like, okay, you got the original cast back. Okay, clearly they still care about it. They want to do another story. Great. Let's maybe not milk it. Let's not do all these stories, but another story, I'm totally down for it. I want to see this continue.
Yeah, I was just super surprised that, because they're all big now. All the cast have gone to
that shows big, that they still care about this property. Yeah.
So I'm like super excited for that. All right. Rest of the list is very comic book heavy. So next one is Shazam.
Yeah, Shazam. So I think if we would have done this video a month or two before
the trailer,
not even the trailer, but just a month or two before, I would have been maybe a little bit more iffy on it. But now that I've seen Aquaman, and now that I'm starting to see where maybe the DC's going, I'm a lot more excited. I'm a lot more like, okay, they're going a little bit over the top with it, but these are DC characters. They're doing their own thing, and it's working.
Yeah, this one seems like it could just be fun. Like the DCEU started off very dark and gritty, but Aquaman was very colorful and bright. This one seems like it's going to be more of a comedy.
Yeah, and I think, and when I first heard that Zachary Levi was going to be Shazam, like I was like, he's not that big. Like Shazam's he's like Superman stature, and I'm like, and then they showed him in a muscle suit and like those.
I just finished watching Marvelous Miss Maisel, and he was in season 2 of that. And he's a pretty tall guy. He's pretty.
Yeah,
big
he's
guy.
tall, but like stature-wise, he's not as big.
Yeah.
As Henry Cavill. But then once we got that trailer, I was like, okay, wow, I didn't think about it. This was the perfect casting choice because Zachary Levi's he's like. Coming like Superman, pretty much.
So yeah, I'm super looking forward to it. The trailer had me laughing hysterically, so this one should be good. I hope it's good, at least.
Yeah, I think it definitely has potential.
Continuing on with comic book theme, but we're switching over to Marvel now. I guess.
I'm like, well, yeah, she's like a Kree soldier that's from outer space. What, she's supposed to be colorful and playful? It's like, that's not really her character. But from the action, they're not showing a lot, which I'm okay with. I don't need to see so much. And this
takes place in the 90s.
This is now the third top, highest early seller for Marvel.
That's cool.
It hasn't beat Black Panther or Infinity War, but
it's cool because it'll be cool to see him back in the movies instead of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because, like, you know, like a lot of the things people are like, oh well, is this gonna be like a rehash of something else? Like, well, no, because we're gonna be back in that cosmic world a little bit. Mm-hmm. We're gonna power up pretty heavy too, because Captain Marvel's a powerhouse, and we're in a different time period.
Marvel Cinematic Universe has been known to nerf characters too, so we'll see how much they nerf her.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah, we'll see. But like I said, Marvel after Infinity War at this point, it doesn't seem like they could do anything wrong.
And that's one thing that worries me. I mean, everyone's gonna go see it to see how it maybe ties into Endgame.
I don't think it will.
I don't think it will tie in heavily to Endgame, but I feel that begin. Well, maybe it'll be like Black Panther though, because nobody was like, oh, I need Black Panther first, then I need Infinity War. Everyone was like, I need Infinity War, but then they saw Black Panther and they're like, wow.
And Black Panther and the United States made more money than Infinity War, just in the United States, not worldwide. But yeah, next movie, continuing on with Marvel, Spiderman Far From Home. Now this kind of spoils Endgame, obviously, because
yes and no, because from what I've heard, they played a little trailer at the Brazil Comic-Con, and they made no mentions in the trailer to anything Endgame or anything at all. So for all we know,
it technically could be a prequel, I guess.
This could lead up to when he was on the bus. This could be technically after they cut it well, and they just you just don't know yet. Yeah. Like they shot specific footage for trailer. So we don't. So I'm okay with it on that point, but it's one. It has one of my favorite Spider-Man villains in it, Mysterio. Even though some is, and this might be kind of spoilers, but they're saying he might actually be teaming up with Spider-Man to fight somebody. But I'm wondering if maybe they're gonna do the whole they team up, and maybe at the very end he switches on him or something. I'd be okay with that, especially with Jake Gyllenhaal playing Mysterio. I'm all into that.
Yep. So yeah, they're trying to keep the cards close to the chest on this one because, of Infinity War and stuff. So we're not going to know much about this till later.
Which I'm fine with. I mean,
but we are totally in the golden age of Spider-Man.
Oh, easily. Yeah. This is one of the best Spider-Man we've gotten. There are maybe some things I would like to add to it. Like, I would love to have now J. Jonah Jameson in it. Yeah. Some people are like iffy on it, but I mean, I kind of want just the basic Mary Jane back. I just want to see that dynamic. I mean, they're kind of going down a different path with this one, but whatever. I mean, it's just something that I personally would like.
Yeah. All right, we're down to our top 3.
Yeah. So these ones are kind of
like above the
rest. These are above. If we had to number them, this would go 3, 2, 1 as popularity levels for us.
Yes. Okay. So technically, our third one would be Godzilla.
Yes. The first trailer was so like the music was perfect for it, and you were like, something serious is about to go on.
Yeah, I think all humans are about to die.
They're all about to die.
This is going to be amazing in IMAX. We're definitely going to have to go see this one in IMAX.
Well, that was the thing. When they released the second trailer, we saw that in IMAX, and watching that trailer in IMAX was just an experience.
Yeah.
Just seeing
that sound, you feel the vibration.
Godzilla and King Ghidorah just charging at each other. I'm like, I want a bigger screen. I want a bigger screen.
Yeah, it's like, I want them to be actual size on the screen.
I want them to be actual size. I am so excited. I hate to say it, but this is a movie that I think will feel better in a theater. Like, this is a theater-going movie.
This is going to be like IMAX movie.
This is going to feel so good in the theater, and it's going to add something to it. So, but that makes me more excited for it.
All right, next one. You could probably guess what the next 2 are, but number 2, Star Wars Episode 9.
Now, before
we talk about Last Jedi,
because and that's so sad that nowadays it's like before we talk about Last Jedi, it's like it's over with now. It's come, it's gone, it's in the Star Wars.
Let's see what JJ can do with it.
JJ could fix some things that the fans didn't like. It's okay. One bad movie. I don't care what you say. That movie was not that bad to ruin a franchise. There's no way it was that bad. While maybe there are some things I would like fixed.
It was probably the weakest Star Wars movie. But
it might have been.
Yeah.
But like from a color like maybe from like a different standpoint though, from a different Star Wars feel movie, I'm okay with it. I'm like, this was different. I'm okay with it. Now, granted, I'd like some things fixed. Yes. But we got to see episode 9. I want to see where JJ ends this thing.
Yeah,
and I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, we don't know anything about it
which
now.
Is exciting.
It's still a long ways away though. It's still all the way in December.
It is.
It's back in December again. We got Star Wars and Christmas again. Last year I kind of fell off. I was like, "There's no Star Wars this year." Yeah. So I'm gonna.
They're gonna win us back. It's the end of the year. You get that back, and it's a main trilogy, and you still people still love Kylo Ren. People still love Rey. And I don't care what it says. Like I said, nobody knows where this story is going really. So
it's gonna be Carrie Fisher's last movie.
It's gonna be Carrie. I'd love to see what they do with her. From what I've heard, no spoilers or anything, but from what I've heard, they handle her very well. Even her daughter has said that they handle her the way they do her in this movie very well. So if that's okay. I'm okay with it.
So yeah, super excited. All right, number 1. If you didn't guess by now, it's Avengers Endgame.
What? I thought it was Secret Life of Pets 2.
Secret Life of Pets 2. You all in that Kevin Hart?
Yeah. No, Avengers Endgame. I mean,
of course it's Avengers Endgame.
And it's almost getting to the point too where we might get overhyped. Yeah. Like we easily stated that Infinity War is the most hype we've ever been, even more than Star Wars.
Yeah, even more than Star Wars, which I never thought I would say in my life. I'm more excited for a movie over Star Wars.
And now it's like, thank God they definitely didn't take too long to release this movie. Even though it's felt like forever.
Yeah. It's only a year. They shot it back to back, so it's only a year.
They shot it back to back, and two, like the only thing is like now like people, there's so many speculations of what the story could be like. It could be very simplistic.
I think this one, just my personal opinion, it's going to be more focused on story than action. I think Infinity War was the action. Yeah. This one's going to be more focused on the original Avengers, and they're going to tell more story, and the ship's going to go back onto them from Thanos.
Yeah, and two, people a lot of people are hoping okay, well now the deal, by that time the deal should be finalized for Fox. Can we see
a Galactus after credits?
Could we? Yes, but don't expect it.
Yeah.
Don't expect anything like that. We could get it. It could be a little Easter egg. Yes, but I wanted to finish the story on Thanos and the main Avengers.
Is it bad that I kind of don't want an after credit scene in this one?
I want an after credit scene.
No, I'm saying it's bad. I don't think I want one because I kind of want this to be the end of the story. I want them just to tie this one off into a bow and then be done. And if they want to bring more people in later, they will.
But see, that's the thing.
The end of this story.
I don't want the end credit scene to be technically focused on any of our older characters. If we're gonna have an end credit scene,
it could be like a funny.
I want this to either maybe be a funny, but I want this to show what's gonna be the future like. I want to focus on what this is because this is the end of every
Well,
this is the end. Yes, this is the end of our original cast, the 10 year, all that stuff. But if you're gonna have an end credit scene, don't let it be oh, here's something we kind of already know. No, this is the end. This is the end credit scene for Endgame. Blow us away again. Get us excited for the future. I'm okay if this ends in a tight bow for the old cast member stuff like that. So then, if you're gonna do it, get me excited about the new stuff coming.
But yep, I think that's gonna do it for our most anticipated movies of 2019. If we missed any, go ahead and let us know in the comments.
Yeah, there's probably. I know that there's Aladdin. There's Glass technically coming out.
Yeah.
All those movies are coming out. There's
He-Man, there's Sonic. There's
one movie we definitely know that some people might say because we're huge anime fans. Broly, we're super. We didn't include it because it's a different. Like,
this will probably go up after
movie.
while Broly's playing. So
yeah, so we just decided not. We're super excited for that movie. That movie's probably gonna be one of my favorite movies of the year, regardless. You know, but it's a different type of movie. So
there's a Charlie's Angel movie coming out. There's He-Man. There's Sonic.
There's a lot, but we just decided to talk about some of the ones we're definitely excited for.
That's gonna do it for us. If you would, please hit the subscribe button that'll pop up right there, and check out one of our other videos right here.
Thank you so much, and have a good day.